Okay, we're back at it again. And when I say again, we're back at the dash and the gauges, Meixsell gauges to be exact. This is, I'm going to call it part two. It's not 100% part two. You're going to see other things happen down the line, but we're going to go ahead and test this out, then we're going to talk about it. All right, I'm going to call that a partial success. Only 3 gauges really were working while it was running. The other 3 were just there. Well, actually 4. But we had the volts. The fuel gauge actually did move up a little bit. And then the RPMs and the oil. The water and miles per hour, of course, didn't do that. I could put it in gear, but I'm not. But the water, I was trying to get it warm enough to register something, but I don't think it did. But anyways, I did turn on the lights. The blinkers are not working, but the parking brake works, the brights work, and of course the check engine light is always going to come on. But I still have some work to do on the lights. But let me show you how I wired each wire and what to. Okay, if you really want detail about the wiring, you're going to have to go back to the first video, but I just wanted to show you. One of the things I did is I made everything easy to unplug. Everything is just a quick disconnect, sort of. And it looks a mess, but it works. So let me tell you how I hooked everything up. All right, here we go. Speedometers. Your PCM green, number 50. Vehicle speed, I just tapped into that. Tachometer is green, number 10. Engine speed. Fuel is just the fuel pump, or the float, the power line coming up. Goes there, and it's just 12 volt keyed. Your temperature gauge is just tapped into the sensor. I spliced in. You got the sensor has two wires. Yellow is your signal, gray is your ground. I just tapped into that. I spliced into it. Then you got your volts. It's just 12 volts keyed. I just plugged it in anywhere actually. The oil is green, number 58. Serial data, it's tan and white. And your check engine light is, it's brown and white from the PCM. It's a negative. And then the pink is your 12 volt keyed, positive. And it's green, number 46. But let me show you where I hook things up. And then let's go ahead and check this out real quick. We're going to go and use the schematic of the fuse box interior view. I'm going to just show you where I hooked up the electrical. It was really simple. I need 12 volts on keyed. I need 12 volts constant, and I need the dash lights. So all I did for the dash lights is I made them all into one, and I just plugged it in right there. So as soon as I turn on the key, the dash lights come on, or I turn on the lights, the dash lights will come on actually. Go ahead and ground it as well. Worked out. And this red wire was 12 volts keyed fuse box. So that went on number 2 right there. So as soon as I turned it on, that got 12 volts and it worked out. And that red wire connected to all the eyes, which was input on all the gauges. So it just came out to this. The next one was 12 volts constant. And that was the two larger gauges. They required constant 12 volts. So I made it into one, and I tapped into this one right here because it's 12 volts constant. All right. Now, you have to look at the other video I did. I talk all the way through this. I'm not going to do that again. So that's all I have for you right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Alien RestoMod Garage.